Hi everyone, thank you for joining me for another week of story time. I'm Mr. Garrett. We're going to start with a weather forecast and get your weather felt pieces ready and do the weather. So the forecast for Thursday morning this week is supposed to be really sunny. So get your sun, put it up in the blue sky. We have our green grass down here, but we're not really supposed to have many clouds. So mostly just blue sky. You might see one or two here, so if you want to look outside and see if you see any clouds. But we're supposed to see mostly blue sky. And we have our tree. And of course, we check our tree every week, and a lot of exciting things are happening with the trees right now, right? Did you notice in your neighborhood the leaves are coming back? Yeah, so the tree near the library has more leaves every day. Keep looking outside, and it started as little buds, and now we have a lot of green in the tree. So check the trees near your house and in your neighborhood and see how the leaves are doing. You might start to see a lot of blossoms too, a lot of flowers in some of the trees. And as the weather changes, you can move the pieces around. So check outside and see if the weather forecast came true. And then if the weather changes, you can move it around. All right, now we're going to do our story. All right, so the story for this week is called Lots of Dots by Craig Frazier. There are lots of dots on the cover here, aren't there? All the colorful circles flying through the air. And we have an outline of a person kind of looking up at them, too. So I wonder what these dots could be. I don't know. Probably use our imagination. Think of all the different things that are circles that we see every day. I have a feeling we're probably going to see some of them in here. Whoa, look at all the dots. Very colorful. Special thank you to Chronicle Books for letting us read the book today. All right, ready? Some dots are big. Ooh, you see the blue dot? Yeah, right here. And he's banging a drum. So it's the end of a drumstick. And some dots are small. Look, what is that? Ladybug, yeah. So when you look at a ladybug that's kind of crawling on your finger, it kind of does look like a little dot. Some dots float. Ooh, balloons. And some dots fall. Ooh, so what's a dot in this case? What are they? Yeah, some sort of fruit. Maybe an orange or an apple. They're gathering all the apples and oranges there. There are dots for going. Ooh, look. So which one's the dot up here? Yeah, a bunch of them up here. And the green dot, the green light means go. We also have some dots down here too. A bunch of little circles in the wheels. And dots for licking. Ooh, look. Ice cream. I wonder what flavors those are. Looks really yummy. Dots for snacking. So little peas in the pod. And dots for kicking. Ooh, look. Kickball. Maybe it's a soccer ball. Oh. Some dots are heavy. Oh no. It's the end of the weight. So I wonder what's the opposite of heavy? Maybe on the next page we'll have the opposite of heavy. Some dots are light. Yeah. So what's light? What's floating around on this page? Bubbles, yeah. Yeah, bubbles are very light. They're filled with air. Some dots are colorful. Oh, can you tell what that thing is? You ever seen something like that? Gumball machine. Yeah, it's a little gumball right there. And some dots are bright. Ooh, another machine here. Another thing. You know what this is? Telescope. Yeah, so if he's looking through a telescope, what do you think these are? Yeah, I think those are stars. Yeah. Yeah, so we look up at the stars at night. They kind of do look like a bunch of dots in the sky. There are dots on shirts. Look, this one has the button is a dot, but then all the little holes in the middle of the button are also kind of like dots. And dots for the sun. Ooh, sunglasses. Dots that smell sweet. Ooh, look. Flowers. And the little petals that he's picking there. Dots. And dots that are fun. Ooh, again, we have dots as the wheels. The circles and the wheels. There are dots on dogs. Ooh, look. I've never seen a blue dog before. That's cool. Oh, look, and the thing he's chasing, the ball kind of looks like a dot. And dots in the air. Oh, the butterfly's not a dot, though. Where are the dots? Oh, the design on the butterfly. Yeah, all the different dots there making the design. There are dots on your plate. the middle of the eggs. There are dots everywhere. Whoa. These are all the dots that we found in the book. So think of the ones that you've seen before, and maybe ones that you haven't seen before. Maybe you haven't seen a gumball machine before. And those are some examples, but there are a lot of things that kind of look like a dot. So maybe look, if you want to look around your house, if you see anything that's a circle, you can, dot. All right, so now we're going to get our little packet of materials out. We're going to do a little activity together. If you don't have a packet of materials, you can just get some construction paper if you want, or just some crayons, because we're just going to draw a bunch of dots and make a picture. All right, so in your packet this week, you'll see that you have lots of dots, just like in the book. So get all your dots ready. If you don't have the dots, you can just get some crayons or markers, and we're just going to draw a bunch of dots and imagine what the dots could be in the picture. So remember, in the story, we had a lot of different examples of circular things in the story that you could find throughout your day. So I'm going to do the same thing, and you can do the same thing too. So you don't have to draw the same thing that I do. You could draw your own picture, but I'm just going to do a couple of examples just to kind of get some ideas. So I think the first thing I want to do, my scene is going to be outside. So I'm just going to draw a tree. So maybe we're at the park or something. Just like this. Here we go. Okay. And then you have a little bit of grass right here. Maybe there's a hill in the background. Let's see. All right. Now I'm going to add a bunch of details, and I'm going to try to add details using just the dots. So since we have a tree here, I don't think I'm going to use this brown dot, this brown circular thing, to make, what could that be, you think? Yeah, I'm going to make this a bird's nest. So I'm just going to actually draw a few twigs like this. And a little area for the eggs, and then I'm going to have a little bird up here. Here we go. And then, another idea I have, maybe I want it to be a sunny day. So maybe one of these dots could be the sun. What color do you think I should do for the sun? I think, yeah, I'm going to go with the yellow, I think. I could go with the big one or the little one, but I think I'm just going to do the little one. And if you have tape or glue, you can put your dots on your picture. You don't have to. You can just place them on if you want, but I'm going to use my tape and connect them to the paper. There we go. And now, what if someone took a ride to the park and they had their bicycle? I'm going to put a bicycle over here, because we had a couple examples in the story of some wheels. Remember the skateboard was an example, and then I think there's a car. So first I'm gonna put the wheels on. Here we go. So I don't have two of the same color, so I'm just gonna do blue and red. Here we go. And I had to look up what a bicycle looked like, because I couldn't think of where all the handlebars and everything went. So let me see if I can do this right. Here we go. So everything has to kind of connect together. Go, and then do the seat over here, and the handlebars right here, and this connects right there. Yeah. And I'm just gonna add the little spokes of the bicycle right there. Cool. So that's my bicycle, and I could keep going, keep adding other details, but I think I'm just gonna do one more. Add some of the little rays of sunlight. I think I'm also going to do a hot air balloon in the background. Because we saw some balloons in the story. I don't think we saw any hot air balloons. So I'm going to go ahead and add this. And you can just keep adding other details to yours. Because you might think of some really cool ideas. So I'm just going to do a little basket underneath. Maybe the dot has the balloon has a bunch of dots on it too. There you go. Cool. So you have plenty of dots, plenty of circles to add. So you just keep adding details to your picture. And it could take place outside. It could be inside. It could be somewhere else in the world. So just keep adding details and make a really cool picture. So I hope you enjoyed the activity. So next week, we'll be back at the same time, 10:30 on Thursday on our YouTube channel. We'll have a new book and a new activity, so you can stop by the library to get a packet of materials. And stop by and get some books and say hi, and hope everyone has a wonderful weekend. Take care, everyone.